Hey, welcome. Now back to Engelic Chat. You are on air with your host, Engelic. Valentine Diva Everett. This episode will be a little different. It's my story time with your amazing host, Engelic. I'll be reading my book for all of you that I wrote. So hope all will like it. This is my first book, Olivia The Bully. So, here we go. Rabbit is a class bully and the meanest kid in the third grade. Olivia doesn't have any friends and likes it that way. Nobody knew why, but Olivia's favorite things to do in school were making fun of her classmates, stealing their lunches, and playing pranks on the teacher. During recess one day, Olivia was bored and didn't want to play outside anymore. She decided to go back into her school and play alone in her classroom. Olivia walked into her classroom and saw the most beautiful big red apple that she had ever seen sitting on the teacher's desk. It looked so delicious that she just had to have it, even though it didn't belong to her. Slowly, she crept towards the teacher's desk, making sure to keep her big rabbit ears turned towards the hallway to listen for anyone coming. Olivia was going to have that apple, and nobody would ever know it was her. Olivia was so intent on the apple that she didn't hear the teacher come in. The teacher walked into the classroom and was surprised to find Olivia near her desk with something in her hand. "Olivia, dear, what are you doing in here?" the teacher asked. Olivia quickly put the apple behind her back. "I just got tired. I wanted to come in for lunchtime early," Olivia lied. "Lunchtime isn't for another hour. What are you hiding behind your back?" the teacher asked. "Nothing," Olivia lied again. "Is that my apple behind your back?" the teacher asked. Olivia knew that she had been busted. Oh my, stealing is serious, and not being truthful about it makes it even worse. "I'm afraid we'll have to bring your parents in for a meeting with the principal," explained the teacher. "Mom and Dad will call in to meet with the principal." Though the principal's office door was closed, Olivia could hear the muffled sounds of the grown-ups talking. She thought she could make out her mom's voice specifically, and she didn't sound happy. Olivia knew that she was in trouble this time. Olivia stayed home from school for a whole week as punishment. If that wasn't enough, she was grounded at home too. She had to stay in the house, and all her favorite toys and games were taken away. All the other kids were outside riding their bikes, running to the sprinkler, playing hopscotch. All the things that Olivia wouldn't be doing for at least a week. Olivia was miserable. This was going to be a long week. Olivia was mad, mostly at her parents and the principal for punishing her. She flew up the stairs in her bedroom, slammed the door, and drew herself down onto her bed for a good cry. Just then, She looked out her bedroom window and noticed a funny-looking kid playing in the yard next door. He was kind of chunky with black and white fur. Nobody lived in the house next door, as far as she knew. So what was he doing there? Olivia yelled out her bedroom window, "Hey, kid, what you doing over there? You're not supposed to be over there." The kid yelled back, "My name is Oreo, and I live here. We just moved in." "Who are you?" Oreo asked. Olivia answered, "My name is Olivia." "What you doing outside? What you doing inside up in the window in the daylight today?" Oreo asked. "Stuck here for a week, 'cause I got grounded," Olivia answered. "Well, that stinks," Oreo said. "What did you do to get grounded?" "I put pranks on my teacher at school and stole her apple," Olivia admitted. "Guess that wasn't a good thing to do," Oreo said. "Yeah, I guess not," Olivia said. "Now I'm stuck here for a week. No school, no outside, no fun, no nothing." "Maybe I can cheer you up," Oreo said. "Do you like balloon animals?" he asked. "Yeah," Olivia answered. What's your favorite animal?" Oreo asked. "I like birds," Olivia responded. Oreo proceeded to pull a small balloon out of his pocket. He stretched it out and blew it up until it was taller than Olivia. Then he twisted and pulled and wrapped and folded and all kinds of stuff until it looked like the most beautiful bird that Olivia had ever seen. "Here you go," Oreo said. "Something to make you feel better." "Wow, thanks," Olivia said, surprised that someone she just met would do something nice for her. All the next week, when school was done for the day, Oreo would run into his backyard to keep Olivia company through the second floor window. Oreo told Olivia stories about the places that he had lived before, and his family moved quite often. He talked about what happened at school that day. Is this what it feels like to have a friend?" Olivia thought to herself. A week had passed, and Olivia was ready to head back to school. Things were a little different with Olivia. She was actually looking forward to returning and seeing her new friend Oreo close up. Olivia entered the classroom and was very surprised at what she saw. There was her friend Oreo, but he didn't look very happy. Some kids in the class were making fun of Oreo. They were making fun of his name, and he had funny black and white fur. They were even making fun of the way he talked. Olivia was very angry that the other kids were making fun of her friend. Then all of a sudden, she thought back to all the times she was not so nice to others. Is that how I look when I'm not being nice? She thought to herself. Olivia felt badly at all the times she acted like her classmates were acting now. Olivia couldn't do anything to change the bad days from the past, but she could change the future. She would start with her new friend. "Hey, you guys," Olivia said. "Bullying others isn't nice and the wrong thing to do. And I should know. I'm sorry for bullying you guys." The other kids were so surprised that Olivia was being nice and that they stopped making fun of Oreo. They all just stared at Olivia. Olivia explained, If there is one thing that I learned being grounded for a week, it's that friends are important. They help you do things, and everyone is different, and that's great. Hey Oreo, Olivia said, show them that funny thing you can do with your ears. Okay, Olivia, Oreo said, hey guys, check this out. Oreo began wiggling his ears in all different directions. The kids thought this was the funniest thing that they had ever seen, and they laughed and laughed. Olivia laughed too. It was fun having friends. Oreo then pulled a long balloon out of his pocket, blew it up, and created an awesome balloon giraffe. The kids, like Olivia, quickly figured out that Oreo was a very cool kid and interesting. That day and many days after, Olivia, Oreo, and all the other kids sat together at lunch. Oreo told stories that they all became great friends. Olivia learned a lesson that day that would stay with her forever. The end. Hope you like it. I got an affirmation for y'all, Drink more water. For the upcoming new year, drink more water. I know I will. Now I got a shout out for y'all that I want to make. I want to make a special shout out to myself, to all of you. I have a YouTube channel for y'all to check out, which is the Engelic Show. So I hope y'all like it, and please subscribe. I would love that. My show, the Engelic Show, is going audio. Y'all can go to heartabilityradio.com to listen to it. By the way, my second book is almost finished, but details to follow. Hopefully it'll be done either by springtime or the summertime. Now this is my social media section. You can use chitchat to like me on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram at Engelic Chat Pod. If y'all want to book to be on air with me, here is my email, which is chitchat.podcastee.com. By the way, I got some new things happening for the upcoming new year. I'm going to be on a social networking site in a few days. I will let y'all know. What are your goals for the new year? I know my goal for the upcoming new year is to eat more healthy and work out a lot more. This has been another episode of Engelic Chat Podcast. Thanks for listening to Engelic Chat. Hope y'all like it. I'm your host, Angelic Everett, and I will holla right back at y'all next time. And please stay warm in this cold weather that we've been having. Hey, welcome. Now back to Engelic Chat. You are on air with your host, Angelique.
Hey, girl.
Vantandiva Everett.
You know it.
I am doing a little spin to this episode, It is my MLK episode.
Hey.
I am having a special guest, and I know what you're going to say when I say this word, but I got a special guest in a wild, and I'm saying a wild neighbor on air with me, Ann.
Hey, girl. I'm so glad to be on here with you. You are such a joy.
I don't know her last name, y'all. All I know is that her name is Ann. So, just stick with me. Hey, Ann.
Hey, girl. How you doing? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling okay.
I'm feeling with my hands.
We will be, this episode, I will not have no questions. I will not be asking her no questions.
No questions asked.
We will be having a roundtable discussion on Martin Luther King, y'all. So sit back, lay down, whatever, and enjoy your listening pleasures to the history of Martin Luther King Jr.
What a history it is.
So, what I found out is Martin Luther King Jr. was an American Baptist minister.
Oh, yes, he was.
Activist and political philosopher who was one of the most prominent leaders in the civil rights movement from 1955 until his assassination. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yes, you are.
Assassination in 1968. Now, Anne will give you a little more information history-wise.
First of all, shout out to MLK, baby, for doing what he did for all of us. The world is a better place because of him.
Holla.
Hey. And this little tidbit of information I found out while doing some research on this man. This man was born Michael King. Did you know that?
What? I didn't know that.
Not his first name was Michael, yes. And also, did you know he was a bit of a troublemaker?
Oh boy. And did you actually know that I found out that his birthday is January 15th?
Hey.
Which is actually the same day as my cousin's birthday as well too. Which I did not know until I found out about it.
Happy birthday.
Shout
out to Cuz.
Happy birthday, Samantha Pierce.
Okay, so did you also know that being a troublemaker, Mr. Martin Luther King, I have to tell you, was arrested 29 times. I never met a person with a rap sheet bigger than MLK's, girl.
I knew he was arrested, but I didn't know he was arrested 29 times.
Oh, yeah. He was part of the Southern Christian Leadership, the Conference for Nonviolent. It was one of Mohandas Gandhi's organizations. He followed after him. Yeah. He was an amazing man. Not only did he have a dream, and you got that speech, girl. Come on, let's hear it.
Well, before I even read the inspirational quote that I came up.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
All I gotta say is that Martin Luther King had a dream.
He did indeed.
And in that dream, he actually had a speech, the I Am a Dream speech.
Before you read that, I have to tell you, I don't know how many people are aware of the fact that we all know that Rosa Parks started a movement in 1955, right?
Well, it's a good thing you mentioned that because I will be putting it out there in my spotlight. But I will be having another episode in February, probably a couple of times, on Black History Month. And she's talking about Rosa Parks, y'all. So Rosa Parks will be a part of Black history.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, Rosa Parks in 1955 started a transit movement. She didn't think that colored folks should sit just in the back of the bus, which 100% right, you know. But Martin Luther King had a lot to do with that movement. Rosa Parks would have got shot down. Yes, indeed.
I didn't know that.
Yes, he boycotted the transit system in her behalf. So it would behoove you to know that Martin Luther King had a lot to do with the transit system. And also, a lot of people don't know that Martin Luther King wrote 5 books.
Wait a minute, what?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get one of his books now.
Wait,
I did not know that.
With those books, ma'am, he won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964.
Oh, I heard about that. I heard about that. I never knew he wrote books now, but I heard about the Nobel Peace Prize.
Here's the amazing part. In 1964, he won the Nobel Peace Prize. That was 4 years before he died. God bless him. He died in 1968. But in 1970...
Yeah, I just said that, 1968. Yeah.
In 1970, he, 2 years after his death, mind you, he also won the Grammy.
What? Grammy?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
For what?
It was attached to the Jim Crow laws. Jim Crow.
Oh yeah, I heard about the Jim Crow laws.
Yes. So it was attached to the Jim Crow laws, and if people don't know what the Jim Crow law is, Jim Crow is such a dirty law. First of all, Jim Crow actually they went to Africa, and that's what they were calling the Africans. They were calling them Jim Crows, Black Crows. Yeah, kind of like a John Doe.
Now that part I did not know about that, y'all.
And the Jim Crow law was all about segregation.
Oh.
It segregated, partitioned all colors, all races. It wasn't just blacks. It was also Italians, French, whomever. They discriminated against their own kind even. That segregation law was a terrible, terrible thing.
Well, you heard that, yeah. So it's not just white people that were discriminating against us blacks.
That's right. And also, a lot of people don't know this, but before he was assassinated, 10 years prior to that, he survived an assassination attempt.
Wait a minute, what?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The history of MLK is deep and rich and full of color. And I don't mean that in any other way, but the way I was sounding to mean it. Like, that man was full of the rainbow. I tell you, he pooped goodness wherever he went. Rainbow goodness.
Okay. Yeah, forgive her, y'all. I told you she's a wild one now. I told you she's a wild one.
Girl. Okay, here we go.
All right. Well, now I will be reading the quote. I will be reading an inspirational quote actually from him that he had written based on I have a dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
Amen. That is so powerful. So powerful. One day this nation will rise up, girl. That was his dream, for the nation to rise up and realize that we are all together.
And not just, because he did say in his dream, and I remember because I seen it, in this dream,
I love you.
That it wasn't just black men. It was black men and white men.
All men.
All men of all different races.
We are all created in his
we are
image.
all created equal.
Amen. Amen. All right.
So before you do, I'm just letting you know before Ann decided to do what she's doing. I'm just letting you know that I'm doing a spotlight, something new. I'm doing a spotlight for Engelic Chat.
Hey.
And I'm gonna be featuring anyone on the podcast. So if y'all want me to feature one of you, I can.
Join in.
Just hit me up and let me know.
Hit her up.
I'm going to be doing it monthly. I'm going to be doing a spotlight monthly.
Where can they hit you up at?
Just hit me up. You can actually either email me, which I will be letting you know in my social media section, but you can email me at chitchat.podcast.com. Or you can DM me on Instagram at Engelic.
Slide in them DMs, y'all. Slide in them DMs.
I told you she's the wild one, y'all. I told you already. But yes. So go ahead, Anya.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a few more things to say about Mr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Go ahead.
Like Michael Martin. God bless his soul. But did y'all know that he got a whole slew of school children arrested?
School children?
Oh,
arrested? What?
Yeah, they all got arrested together. Yeah, they were boycotting. And you know, security turned with security. I shouldn't even call them security. The law at the time, if that's what they want to call themselves, ignorance.
Okay.
Ignorance turned dogs on them.
Oh, I saw
on
that
school
actually
children.
in the movie.
Fire hoses.
What?
Oh, yeah, fire hoses. And then everybody was arrested. Everybody, they all went down together, girl. I mean, seriously, together. It was a beautiful thing. They were all holding hands. Mm-hmm. And they couldn't break the chain. So many people got arrested that day. It was a beautiful thing, though. But his nonviolent way of handling segregation and just being all around the person that he was. Did you know he decided not in college, but in high school, he decided that he was going to become a preacher to change the world. Oh. In high school. What a man. I didn't know what I wanted to do in high school. All I wanted was another piece of Hubba Bubba and some hairspray. I knew nothing of what I wanted to do with my life in high school. Like, this man is not just motivational, he's inspirational. And if anybody has a chance, please read up on your history. 5 books that man wrote. 5 books. Well, read one of them.
I can't lie. It's because I already knew I wanted to be a writer when I was in high school.
Oh, so, you're a beautiful baby.
And I know because writing is my passion. I just got back into. I just sit down and think about it, but I just got back into writing. That's why. Look at me now. I'm a writer.
Look at you now, girl. You are a writer. Oh, can I be honest with you, though?
And yes, I will be saying it in my shout out, y'all. And yes, my second book will be out before you know it. In the springtime.
So can I say something, Engelic? I'm not too proud of myself for saying this, but I'm just going to say it out loud. I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up.
Yeah, English was my favorite subject in high school. So
I'm terrible.
And I'm getting back into writing poetry now, too. So, which I will let y'all know, a couple of good poems I will be writing, which are called New Chapter in My Life. New Chapter.
I like it.
Courage to Win.
Oh, my goodness.
And new, I don't know if I got this one or not, New Year, New Me.
Oh, New Year, New You?
Yes.
New Year, New You. Say that 5 times fast.
Or Brand New Me.
I like Brand New Me. I do. I could use one of those.
Oh my God.
All right. So you said your second book is going to be coming out this spring, correct?
Well, I'm going to be talking about that right now in my shout out, technically.
Because I'm interested. I need to know about this. Holla at me.
Well, I just want to put it out there for y'all that my second book is almost done. My team and I, because I have a team, my team and I are making things happen.
Engelic, will you be on my team?
So my book number 2, and I'm saying book number 2, might be out by springtime of this year, just to let y'all know. So, but details to follow, I will definitely let y'all know. Mm-hmm. Now, I do not know what she's going to be asking me about, so I'm going to let her ask me now before I
just
talk
want you to
about
be on
the
my
podcast.
team. Can you be on my team?
Well,
I feel like an orphan child, a redheaded stepchild or something. I need a team, Angelique.
Okay, I died. You were already on my team.
All right, let's make things happen.
Man.
Okay, so
avoid her. All right, so y'all can now go to and listen to my podcast on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora. And now you can even, because I got not one, but two other podcasts, two new other podcasts that are that my podcast is on now, which is Amazon Music and Audible.
We all love Amazon Music. And this is so audible. All right.
Now my social media, now I can talk about my social media now and where you can follow me at. You can now use Engelic Chat to like me on Facebook. You can also find me on Instagram at Engelic Chat Pod.
Engelic with an E, right?
Yes, Engelic with an E.
Okay.
Now I got a little something new that I am on that I wanted to let you know about. Since we are in the new year, I am on a social networking site now, which is called Tumblr. So now you can also follow me on Tumblr as well, either at Engelic214 or, and I know y'all gonna be laughing about this.
I love this. Come on, spit it, girl. I love this.
Or you can find me at Holy Glitter Angel.
Holy Glitter Angels!
Sorry, y'all, but they had that name and just popped up and it kind of spoke to me. So good vibe. I figured to use Tumblr, something new for the new year. So
New Year, woo, woo.
Well, now I have a question for Miss Ann over here. Since she basically had to ask me a question. So, what is something positive? And I'm saying, what is something positive in your life that has been going on with you in general?
All right. Now, there's so many positive things happening in my life right now, but we're not sure how those are going to pan out, you know? So, let me start with the one that I'm excited about the most. I got a fresh start to this year, and well, I have a very good budding friendship with a good group of people that I'm actually crushing on right now, Remy.
Oh my God.
And not to mention, there is something else positive going on.
Well, at least I hope I'm in this circle of friends. That's all I have to say about that.
You are the circle. We're a team, Engelic. So,
as my circle was Team Engelic. Team Engelic got all the way.
All the way, woo woo. And then there's my team.
Me.
And then there's hey. There's no I in team, but there's definitely a me.
Yeah, first of all, ain't no I in me either.
No, there's definitely a me in team.
Yes, there is.
Yeah. Me and you. So, anyways.
Yeah, avoid her, God.
I'm super excited about tomorrow's football game. And I really, really, really would like to take it to the Super Bowl this year. I really would.
Okay, go Bills, y'all. Go Bills. We're in the playoffs now. We're in the playoffs.
Second seed, baby. Whoop, whoop.
We're about to go to the Super Bowl, y'all.
Okay, so
ain't
what
no
about
ands and buts about. We're going to the Super Bowl.
No ands or buts.
Don't be jinxing it, because we will.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is pray for it. That's it.
Pray.
Just pray.
Hallelujah. Have faith. You gotta have faith in me.
Okay. Okay. Back at the Rams.
Yes,
back at the Rams.
Here we go. This is not my day job. Okay, so what if something positive happened in your life since I told you mine?
I knew she was going to ask me that question.
Show me yours.
Well, I guess I shouldn't share what I've been doing, but I guess I'm just going to have to. Well, actually, I've been focusing on me a lot more.
Yes.
I kind of been doing self-care nights. I tried to anyways. And yes, I know what y'all going to say, but I've kind of been talking to some fine, and I mean fine, gentlemen as well, too.
Girl, the look on your face right now, that is priceless. Okay, girl, you wear panties right now. Because you getting wild crazy.
Hey. We ain't saying that. We are not saying that. We are on air. We are not talking about that. Okay.
Guys, I don't think she's wearing any panties.
Okay. Guys, do not hear that. This is a PG-13 podcast. Not no rated R. Not no radar, but yes,
We're positively gifted. PG.
But yes, I've been talking to some nice.
Good for you.
Gentlemen.
Get your freak on.
Online data.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, way to go for being brave enough to reach out to that. I have never been brave enough to reach out to that audience, and I give you props for that.
I kind of got some wise advice from other staff I've been working with. That's why.
Bless them.
So that's the only reason why I kind of try it out. That's why. Even though you gotta be a little extra careful by doing online dating.
Yes, of course you do. You gotta take steps to protect yourself.
There's a lot of scammers out there too. So.
Okay.
So yes.
All right. Well, good for you, girl.
Okay. But I cannot lie. Sometimes my eyes do be popping out of my head when I see these dudes stuff. So I can't lie. That's my girl coming out.
Es muy caliente.
Okay, like I said, see a wild one, y'all. See a wild one.
Some of them are really hot, though.
Yes, they are. They are. Yes.
Okay.
Like I know one. Like I know one actually is a book author too.
Is he?
But that didn't work out for some reason. So, all right. This has been another episode of Engelic Chat Podcast. Thanks for listening to Engelic Chat. Hope you all like it.
I loved it.
Now I want to say thanks to my special guest and my wild neighbor, Ann. Thanks, Ann.
I love you, girl. Give me the little, Now I'm gonna go make beef. It's what's for dinner.
Hold on. Oh, here we go. And thanks, Ann, for being a part of my MLK episode of Engelic Chat Pod with me.
I loved it. Thank you for letting me be a
part of this. I didn't say this, but I'll holla right back at y'all next time.
Holla.
And please be safe in this cold weather we're having.
Oh, yes. Tuck all your lips and your feet in. All right.